Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
We are going to kick some Mutiny ass.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right. Show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Don't be afraid to use the ropes. They want a mutiny. Wait until they see what you're capable of. Keep the pressure on. Don't give them room to breathe.
One.
Have fun in there. This is wrestling. Remember your training. You've got this.
One. Two. That's 3. Begin.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simpkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie!
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight. She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simpkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
Zelina might be little, but she is fierce.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Taking flight. Diving body splash. Got their opponent set up.
Oh, a drop kick to the spine.
She is feeding off this crowd right now.
Boom, right to the midsection. Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Tough knock on the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
And I can assure you that wasn't part of Zelina's usual cold and calculating strategy.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent.
Spear! Short clothesline hits its mark.
Just disrespectful.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Now she's unleashing everything she has.
Well-planned and well-executed attacks are making the difference for her. Spiked. Bullseye.
Here it comes.
Is that enough to take out Zelina Vega?
Shoulders are down. Ah, she picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Stephanie!
What a debut. She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin.
can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location.
Taking flight.
Body splash. Oh, whoa, monkey flip.
I love it. And a slap, too.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Uh-oh, from the top.
Oh, they just got ripped right off the top.
Clothesline.
Check out this power in the corner. Driven down Snake Eyes.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Saw what was coming and got out of Dodge quick. What?
Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and JC Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their... roll up here. A kick out after one.
Premature to try to end things now.
Oh, he fights Lexis back.
Catches a punch.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. Clothesline.
Both dropping down all their weight.
Big impact. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
He's got to keep in mind, pacing is everything in a tag match like this.
Boom, right in the button. Clothesline. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
And now the tag. Big time clothesline. Good grief. Bulldog. Delivered with force.
Sent right into the corner. And she's tagging out. And now the tag.
She's psyching herself up now.
Bulldog brings them down. Here comes her partner.
Oh, man. Ooh, slam.
Rocking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This is your chance to shine. How about this live event match?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John! And his opponent, representing the Final Testament from Albania, weighing in at 330 pounds, Rizal! Here is your winner,
I got a hell of a live event match for you this time. What do you think?
the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
This capacity crowd is sending in love, and he's sending it right back.
Whoa, monkey flip.
I love it. Senton hits the target.
Beautiful senton. Crashing down with the senton.
And retaliates with a counter.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
It just got answered with a suplex.
Here it comes.
Not again.
Yes!
You can't see me.
Five-knuckle shuffle.
Mark Coffey is reeling to his feet.
Powers him up. In position for the attitude adjustment. Now going to roll all the way through. Power him up again. This is a ridiculous feat of strength.
Attitude adjustment. Nobody's coming back from that.
2. Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and I
don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought—
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster!
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. two superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that mutiny was a mistake.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, John!
I don't think this guy is afraid of anything walking, Corey.
Oh, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line. The Scottish Supernova.
And representing Men of 4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noel.
Look, I'm not downplaying his skills, but Dar needs an ego check.
Certainly thinks he's a cut above the rest.
You two just don't get how good Noam Dar is. It's time you recognize his profound abilities.
You can be talented and humble, Corey.
Not in my experience. Noam Dar began competing at the age of 15 and made his WWE debut at 22. A young veteran, this Scottish Supernova.
Yeah, Dar's already done so much in NXT and WWE, but I think his future's even brighter. This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Up and over, all the way to the floor.
There's absolutely no regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the outside like that.
Uh-oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
Anticipation.
And stays one step ahead.
Nice running crossbody.
Driven down.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Oh, did you hear that? Placed against the turnbuckles. Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Into a sidewalk slam.
Oof. Oh, Dar saves himself.
Buster plants him. Oh, gets Gets blasted into the steel steps. From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
He's taking control of the proceedings here.
But can he maintain this dominance?
Punch connects.
He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Has to mind the referee here, has to avoid the count out.
He beats the count.
Barely. Drop kick from behind. And no aim is countered. Crossbody.
Really feeding off all of his faithful fans. He has them lined right in his sights. Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment.
No way Dar's coming back from that.
And his gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
And after this, 2 more entrants to go. So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
The arena is electric right now for this gauntlet match.
A quick series of pinfalls, and there's only one winner. Of course the WWE Universe is excited. Collar and elbow. So much force there. It'll destroy your face.
Attacked in the midsection.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
Comes crashing down.
Bang!
And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support. All the way up, and the crash landing powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer.
Oh, what a splash!
Man, oh man.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Sentai!
Oh, man.
Wow, the power that takes is insane.
Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
Hurricane.
Here it comes.
Not again.
Yes!
You can't see me.
5-9 shovel. Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment. And that can vanquish Axiom.
Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Here they come, the last entry in this gauntlet match. Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet.
There's truly a mystique about NXT. The black and gold brand has taken on a life of its own here in WWE.
And Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can Wes recover from this adversity?
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Boom!
Clothesline, so effective.
Got him in the corner now.
Monkey flip! Elbow drop.
The
And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
He could really use some well-timed offense here.
Suplex!
Ooh.
Connects! Saw it coming!
Wes is pushing back now.
Wes showing how hard it is to fully shut him down.
Ascending the ropes.
Take off.
You gotta be kidding me!
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Tossed back into the ring.
Heavy-duty right hand.
Ah, just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
And Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can Wes recover from this adversity? Lands in the drop zone. It looks like he could get it done here.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
How? How?
The running meteoric. Oh, he saw it coming. Up the rope he goes.
To the sky.
Through the air. And connects.
Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
Watch out.
Look out below.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Oh, man.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Here it comes. Special delivery. The attitude adjustment.
Wesley is in serious danger.
Gets the elimination and the win.
Here is your winner,
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring any time now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know you also didn't have a plan when you decided to climb Old Man Thompson's tree, and we had to call the fire department to carry you down. Not a great look.
Oh, sure. Bring up my child.
Hopefully you're triggered enough that you actually give some thought to what you're doing.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
Wow.
Strong clothesline. Oh, missed connection.
Oh, nice backslide. Pinning combination. Elevates the shoulder.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
He's looking a little worn down now.
You gotta expect some lumps and bumps in the chamber. And right now, Andre Chase is next to set foot in the Elimination Chamber matchup.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Able to capitalize on Chase's mistake.
Interrupts the offense with a cutting strike.
Oh, God.
Nice running crossbody. He's got the support of the whole arena right now. Ooh.
Elbow drop with authority. And Wolfgang can't mount any offense.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped.
Taking things to the top rope.
He wants his crowd watching.
Lands the splash.
It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action.
No, stops the count at 2.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Oh, flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Escape and a takedown. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
And here we go.
Hey! That could put Duke down for good.
We got a cover. Cover.
We got a ways to go here. And so do these superstars.
Oh, the face has been planted.
We'll see what Jensen has in store for the rest of the chamber.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Booty boat.
Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
Alley-oop. What could Wolfgang be looking for?
Taking flight. Ooh.
What a punch.
He's pumped up. And so is this crowd.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. Super kick. Is he headed here?
Looks like Nathan Frazier is next into the chaos of the chamber. Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Foot just stomping down. Big high on that moonsault. And the count stops short of 2.
Still not enough to put him away.
Whoa! The height on the moonsault.
Spear! That should do it right there. Shoulder, shoulder.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming. Here it comes. Special delivery. To the adjustment.
Is it enough to put Chase away?
And we've got the final 4 superstars in the chamber. Still a bit far from the finish.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. He's going for the pin. This could be it. He breaks the ref's count after one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Forearm club. Wolfgang saw it coming. He's climbing up the chamber wall now.
Not a single sign of fear in him.
Will it be? Fights the shoulder up and one.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. Wolfgang has that determined look on his face. Hoisting up their opponent.
But planted with a Uranagi. Wolfgang just closed the book on this one.
Only half of the contestants remain. Who knows what will happen? Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment. Wow. That was incredible.
Two.
It all comes down to this. Only two superstars remain in the Elimination Chamber.
And saw what was coming there. Oh, he flips that around.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Oh! 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 We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
He gets into the ring.
Oh my God! Drop kick!
Just a blitz of offense on Frazier here.
Nathan's got to slow down this assault.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor.
Climbing to the top of the pod, surveying the landscape. No, 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 no! This is out of control!
How the hell did that just happen?
But who got the worst of that exchange? Really feeding off all of his faithful fans.
And he's basically defenseless right now.
Yeah, he's definitely doing some backpedaling.
How much longer can this really go on?
Yeah, he's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor. Here it comes.
Not again.
Yes!
You can't see me. Oh, knuckle shuffle.
Boom. Here it comes. Special delivery. The attitude adjustment. That could be Frazier's demise.
2 count. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt. that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they grew up together. I grew up with a lot of weirdos. Doesn't mean they'd make a good tag team partner.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And their opponents, John and Stephanie.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is takeoff. And coming down with an incredible force.
The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title. Put into the corner. What could be next? Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose.
There's a tag.
Oh, what impact!
Oh.
He counters with a great...
Down the round into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
The champ with the cover.
looking to seal the deal, guys.
Stops the ref count before two.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight. Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Seth losing any command of this match.
Any of Rollins' defenses have been pegged. Ooh! Oh!
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
Incoming! Whoa! What a landing! They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. Whoa! Monkey flip! I love it! Vicious, downright savage club right there. Clothesline! What impact! Here it comes!
Not again.
Yes! You can't see me!
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Lots of damage under the challenger now.
You really can't do this all on your own. That's what your teammate is for.
Long fall and even harder impact. And with that, the champ just shook.
Oh, look out! What? That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. These two have learned each other so well.
Here it comes! Special delivery! Attitude adjustment! Wow! That was incredible! Whoa! Drop kick all the way to the outside.
Lynch is losing. Look out!
Whoa, look out! Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost? Dominating shoulder tackle.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close. And finally recognizes the count and gets back into the ring.
Arm system. Look at these vicious kicks to the jaw.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Oh, man.
Here it comes. Special delivery. The attitude adjustment. The champ.
Cover for the championship. Title match stays alive.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Oh, just throwing their body.
The champ goes for the cover. Breaking up the pin attempt on her teammate. Ooh!
In the hard way. Devastating elbow.
Nice right hand. The champion into the pin.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, John and Stephanie.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for. Not just...
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first became friends. We dominated the neighborhood kids in just about every game there was. Tag, hide and seek, kickball, you name it. Until the Andersons moved in. 5 kids, all super athletic beyond their years. They took over. But you didn't get discouraged. And before you know it, we were beating the Andersons' strong and agile butts.
And the Andersons are Mutiny in this analogy?
Yes. It's why I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take them down.
You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
The WWE Universe has been waiting for this match.
The foe is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John! And his opponent, from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.